Good evening. Gusto rin kayo magtanong?
Joseph Morong po of GMA 7. Mike.
Sir, hindi niyo na po. Sir, maganda nga po.
Yes.
Okay, you mentioned that you designated si Secretary Tolentino as parang your point person.
Couldn't do it.
Sir, where would you be monitoring during the next couple of days?
Yeah, I think he's going to go there also. But more of just observe the operations because okay naman ang lahat. Everything that needs to be done is nandoon na. So all he has to do is to report to me the progress of the whatever is being presented by the typhoon there in those places.
Sir, kayo po, sila po sir, saan po kayo mag-monitor in the next
Dito lang ako around. I cannot go there. I have so many things to do.
Manila, sir, hindi nagtaro?
Maybe, but I'll see. I have some commitments there, pressing because I'm glad to report that may isang front leader na naman ng Surigao. Parang ang Surigao, France, bumagsak na. They're getting weaker and weaker. Dalawang Frances inabandona nila. So I'm also following up the progress of this surrender. NPA, ano?
Sir, one last. How much is our total funds, sir, for Ompong?
The
Disaster funds, sir, that you allotted?
billion yan. Kanya-kanya, billion eh. Close to 2 billion.
Tina Mendez of Philippine Star.
Sir, good evening. Sir, are you satisfied with the preparation so far?
Yes, I have been briefed and I said I just I did away with my speech because it was all motherhood. The nitty-gritty was already discussed, so I could understand already the apparatus being placed there in the meantime, waiting for the crisis to happen because every typhoon is always a crisis.
Sir, if necessary, are you willing to seek assistance from international community?
Wala pa, it would depend on the severity of the crisis. If it flattens everything, maybe we need to have some help. And if there are countries who are well-meaning, pero wala pa naman, it's too early to speculate.
Last night, sir, in your meeting with Ambassador Sung Kim,
No, I cannot discuss that until I get his permission. It's a diplomatic tea, but nothing earth-shaking, but more of confidentiality. I hate to break the rules.
So, no, one last question, please.
Hala, ngayon lang siya nakita ko.
Sir Vivian Gulia from ABS-CBN, just a point of clarification. How many cabinet officials are you sending to the provinces, to typhoon-hit provinces? When will they leave and which provinces will they go to?
Every department has field officers. They are already there, including the food, medicine, prepositioned na po. Pati yung mga Coast Guard. But they were advised to maybe move a little bit farther. I cannot lose more ships than kukunti lang nga eh. From their present position, sabi ng, well, the military guys told me to they have to move a little bit farther from the path of the typhoon.
Earlier you did mention that you're sending Secretaries Bello, Tolentino.
Bello, kasi taga-roon sila eh. Bello is from Isabela, Tugade is from Cagayan. So it's only proper that, sabi tama nga sila, sabi nila, I would need the face there. But I cannot be everywhere and anywhere. So, total taga roon man sila, I told them to go there.
And they're leaving tomorrow, sir?
There should be, Pinyol said baka after, but he's going out to Mindanao to look for the supplies of the sources of vegetables. Sigurado matamaan yan yung mga tanim natin. So, I forgot the estimate, but I really do not know yung precipitation, how much water would be pouring down in the Philippines at that time. Pero for sure, every typhoon, you can see the data there, medyo malaki, pati quite dark. So it's precipitation, it's water. Any
Last na lang po yung mensahe daw po natin sa bayan bago pumasok ang Ompong.
Well, I said I have dispatched everybody there, including the cabinet members who come from the provinces where it is expected to hit Belio, Tugade, and the rest there who are all Ilocanos. Sabi yung lahat ng mga Ilocano sa cabinet ko, total, puro halos Ilocano naman sila lahat. So, dalawa na lang kaming Bisaya na iwan dyan. Sabi ko, umuwi kayo kasi kailangan ng tao. Tama yon. Tama si Pinyol. Dapat may makitang muka sila doon. Anything. Any questions that you have wanted to ask but cannot ask or will not ask? Go ahead, go ahead.
Joseph Marong.
Sir, okay, you've been mentioning maybe twice or thrice already, sir, yun pong mga efforts to destabilize the government. And you said that's going to come to a head in October. What is the
No,
government?
I said maybe September 21st something
Oh, okay.
on the plan. But what I'm sure of is that there's a collaborative efforts of the left, the Magdalo, and the Yellow. Some, but not all.
So what is our action on it?
Wala. Sabi ko, wala naman akong problema dyan. I was elected by the people. I'm not a squatter there. So eventually, the military and the police will have to face the crisis, the dilemma. Now, what happens next is anybody's, your guess as good as mine.
Sir, is this scenario similar to, well, I'll go back to Proclamation 1017, sometime in maybe 2009, nung Oplan Hakel and then then President Arroyo proclaimed yung 1017. You're not going
it
to
has
do...
been denied, but my stand there, among all, para sa akin, the strongest to me, just like what yung sa ICC, is yung an act of pardon, pati amnesty, is an act of state. You cannot delegate it to anybody else. Kung walang presidente, hintayin natin mamatay, tapos if there's a new president, he or she is the only one who can do it. Hindi yan circular na sundin ng every department or a departmental whatever. It's you read the Constitution, the president,
Sir, just maybe one final point. Ang sinasabi po kasi nung iba, sir, is that amnesty is different from pardon in such that amnesty deals with a class of people, meaning the president does not have to sign specific papers of persons as opposed to pardon nandun kailangan. Sir, may ganun kasing argument na...
Correct. There has to be some antecedent facts. But saan? Where is it? And it must be specific. You must admit to a particular crime at what level was your participation. It is not a karta blanca na butawan mo lang ng gano'n. That would be reckless. But be that as it may, whether amnesty or pardon, it is only the president. Waski anong sabihin mo. Whether it was in the right form, it loses its own. The argument would fight it by itself. Why? Because there's another requirement which is higher, and which is to discuss that. It is only the president who can.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Short lang.
Hindi ka pwedeng maglagay ng may investigation, then i-endorse mo. Then, that's weird, actually. It's an act of state. So, it's only the president who can.
Good evening, Mr. President. I'm Janeline Kabiling from Manila Bulletin. Sir, Senator Trillanes has opted to stay in the Senate for fear of being arrested without warrant. Is there urgency to arrest him, or will you wait for the court to issue an arrest
Nobody is
warrant?
interested to arrest them. The military does not have the interest. I do not have the interest. He can stay there as a border. The police, sabi ko, do not arrest until there is a warrant of police by the court. Wala man ang military. It has not constituted the martial law court. So, it's only the civilian courts. Wala namang order. So, kung walang order, huwag niyo pakialaman.
So, no further questions. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Okay. Thank you po. Thank you very much to the ladies and gentlemen of the Malacanang Press Corps and the Defense Press Corps.